Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting with a Kit Up and Chit Up. So let's dive in. Okay, my friends, November is here, and with November comes a new event hosted by Diamond Painting with Jack. She's got the struggle bus driving around, picking us all up and taking us to Hello Kitty Town. Oh, the excitement. Yeah, super excited. But I made it my mission. I made it my mission to find something that would suit the event, Hello Kitty, but also be good for Mushy. Because Mushy doesn't do pink, and Mushy doesn't do cute little kitties. But I want to support my friends in the community, and so I was in a spot. Like, what do I do? Because now there's no such thing as a horror Hello Kitty. Until I found Rokkari's Unholy Kitty, and this is obviously a Hello Kitty, so it counts. Yay! If you know what, listen, if there's an event and the theme is not your jam, you can always find a way to make it your jam, and this one does it for me. Dark, creepy, we got some sharp teeth, hollow eyes. It's obviously, like I said, the kitty. We got some sassafras here with some sign language, if you will. It is horrific to look at, and it is perfect. Yay! So why don't you guys come along with me to kit up this kitty? All right, let's go. Oh, I probably should mention, this is Unholy Kitty by Rokkari at rokkari-dpa.com, where you can find all of your dark art needs and accessories. And if you use the code, probably pop it up on the screen, Mushy Rocks, you can get 15% off your canvas order. So, yeah. Yay! Have fun with that. Have fun shopping. Find you something spooky and ooky. This is how we're going to start November. Yes. Hi, Jack. Okay, so let me get all my tools together. I got my inventory sheet just so you guys can see here. This is the thumbnail, the inspiration art. Looks like we're going to have a couple ABs and a couple metallics up in here. But this is what she'll look like when she's done. This is what you get for inviting me to a Hello Kitty event, Jack, right here. All right, we have 49 colors, 2 ABs, 2 metallics. Yep. And if you needed to know, this is the store name, Rokkari. All right, and then I do have this gift from Crafty-ish Kristen. It is a little potato trophy. Yes, to remind me that I am a little potato. Thank you, Kristen. We're small potatoes around here. All right, then I got my 2 baggies of drills. I am wearing rubber-soled shoes and hopefully not offensive to static clothing. I've got my Classify Elizabeth Ward style kit here, and I do have this handy dandy mouse pad that I got out of my Rokkari mystery kit, my large one, but and this is like really awesome, by the way, but I'm going to repurpose it for this instance by flipping it upside down and giving us our best shot at static-free preparations here. So yeah, we're gonna do the darn thing. Set up our rubber-sided workspace here, and let me grab the rest of my tools. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have everything I need, but probably not, but probably so, but I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. What I want to do first is kind of set myself up for success. So I'm going to look here on the inventory sheet where it tells me quantity, and I'm going to get my containers like lined up like ducks in a row. So I'm going to do this, and once I have all the container sizes in the quantity order, I will come back and we'll proceed from there. But just to let you kind of like explain what I'm doing, I'll do the first couple with us together. So the first container that I'm going to be filling is quantity of 151. So it'll fit in one of these small. Okay. And the second one is 589. Or 598, I'm sorry, will fit in the small. But then we have a 1458. That will not fit in a small. So I'm going to grab the next one. I'm trying to think if I want the next one up. I think I do. I think it'll fit in this next one up. So we're going to put that there. And then we have a 570. So that's a small. And we have 6814. That's obviously not going to fit in any of these smalls. We're going to be looking at a bigger Mama Jamma. Oh, there's a straggler in there. I'll have to get it out. But yeah, so this is essentially what I'm doing. I'm going to be setting up the containers in order so that I can make sure to kind of expedite the kitting up process when I'm not throwing containers on the floor. So when I get these in order, I'll come back and we'll continue on. All right, so I've got the kit all in order for size. I didn't have... like, there are going to be some that the containers are going to be way too big for the quantity, but you got to work with what you got, right? And this is what we got. So I did the best I could to kind of match up. And so now what I want to do is get my drills out of here, and I'm going to put them in some kind of numerical order. So like this is a 315. So I'm going to make a 300s pile. Uh-oh, we have a jumper. I'm sure he came out of here because I did not clean the droppers from my kit in here. Whoops, I'm lazy. All right, so now there's a 3325, a 37. So while I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and pause you guys and then come back once I've finished and gotten everything in order and we're ready to like get down to the nitty gritty. But I just wanted to kind of show you what my process is. So I've got 300, 700, 800s, 3300s, 3700s, and I'm just making like number piles to kind of make everything easier. We'll be kitting up in DMC order as per the table, label, inventory sheet situation. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few. Okie dokie, I've got everything in order. So I did put some of them back in the bag, but they're in numerical order from 150 all the way through the metallics and ABs at the end of the inventory list here. So this should be easy. And I kept one of the baggies that the drills came in for a trash baggie for our trains. So that's open off to the side. So when you see me reaching over the side, that's what I'm doing. And I do have some murder scissors that I got out of my Rokkari mystery box that I thought would be perfect for this occasion. We are going to go ahead and cut this out because while this is not perforated on the sticker sheet, it is in fact a sticker. And I want this for my happy fun sticker time. I haven't done one of those in a really long while. I needed to order some more sticker books. Like my sticker book is full, and I am just awaiting their arrival. And once they get here, oh, it's on. I have a bag of stickers just bursting, waiting to be stuck to some reusable waxy coated sticky paper. And yeah, excited to do that. I have some really good stickers that are going to make it into the book, and I have some really bad ones that are going to make it into my trash can. Yeah, it's unfortunate, I know, but it happens, right? Yeah. All right, so there we go. And I already have a Rokkari. I'd cut this out and put it, oh, I guess I still could. I'm not sure how many at this point Rokkari. I think 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4. But just to make sure that I have enough to put like some kind of creative design in my book, make a Rokkari page, if you will. I want to make sure to keep the logo, so I can put that in there too. I'm going to set those aside and put them in my sticker thing later. And now some fun stuff. But Oh my gosh, be careful. These are so murdery. Oy. But let's, oh, because I'm on the rubber mat, I can't slide. Let's go ahead and washi our container. I had Sundown pick me out the washi tape. I'm gonna make my labels. He thought it suited the monastery background, kind of gothic. It looks like a library. There's a skull there, black cat, and it just kind of suited an urn. There's some urns there, the vibe of the monastery background, and I have to agree. So this is gonna be what we use to protect our containers so we don't have to go through the trouble of Goo-Gone and stuff later, because I don't have the time or patience for that. If we're being honest, I just don't. All right, so but oh, this is weird. So this washi tape is like, it's like backwards. It's cut backwards. Ah, it's like for left-handed. Oh no. How do I fix this? Maybe. Nope. Maybe I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't want to put this on upside down. You see what I'm right-handed, and this seems like it's for lefties, you know, to be able to affix, and I'm a righty, so that's so weird. I've never seen a washi tape like that before. Oh, I had to call in Sundown. He's a left-handed lefty person, and I want to show him this and ask him. I mean, we might just have to rip away pieces like this and kind of just do our thing. Oh, here he comes. He's not gonna believe this. Okay. So Sundown.
Yes.
This is the washi tape you picked for me.
Right.
The design goes this way, and the start was like over here. So I peeled it up to start. Do you notice anything different about this washi tape than the ones I usually use?
Yeah, design usually goes that way.
Yeah, it's like it's for lefties. It should be peeling from this side, so I can just floop, floop, floop. But instead, like, and
instead you got floop, floop.
I can't do it on this side because that's where it opens. So like I am not coordinated enough to. I'm having to rip off pieces.
No.
Am I dumb?
Look.
Am I dumb? What are we doing? What are you doing?
Like that.
Okay. It's much faster for me to rip a piece off. But see what I mean? It was made for lefties like you.
Because it's special like me.
But I was hoping you'd have like, you know, tell me I was a dum-dum or have some magical trick.
Yeah, you can put it on upside down.
I don't want to put it on upside down.
Okay. What side does that go on?
Are you going to suggest? I can't because the finger nubbin's here to pull them out.
Okay.
So I can't put them in like that. It's okay. I needed you to be a hero, and now you're a villain. A left-handed villain.
Well, I'm trying to think.
Oh no. We might be here a while. Thank gosh it just rained because you know what? You trying to think could cause like a wildfire. All that smoke and those grinding gears.
True story.
I love you.
I love you too.
Do you? Do you though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Even after my blonde comment.
Oh yeah. Have fun.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
I don't know what to do on that.
I will just continue ripping. We'll rip and tear.
I mean, you can put it on upside down.
I'm not putting it on upside down. It will drive my OCD brain insane.
Then you put your drills in upside down.
Put my drills in. Okay, done with you now. Thank you. Put my drills in upside down.
No, if you take your containers.
I can't. The finger nubbin.
And put them this way.
Oh.
Like,
wait.
like put them like this because your finger nubbin's still going to pick them up. Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll just continue ripping. Thanks. Thank you. But, you know, there was a solution. There was a solution. If you ever you're a righty, and you ever come across a lefty washi tape, There you are. Yeah, don't ask sundown. So, yeah, I have been watching The Walking Dead. I was a big fan when it first came out. Watched the seasons as they came out, you know, loyally, without fail. But then, I think around season 10, I sort of fell off the wagon. I think it was 9 or 10. There was a major death, and the writers were, I don't know what the writers were changing or doing, but there had been several characters that had been offed, and I was sad because they were gone, and some of the major players were, for personal reasons in real life, taking time off from the show, and it was just, I don't know, it didn't feel like the same show. I was kind of losing interest, so I fell off about halfway through season 10. But they're coming out with all kinds of Walking Dead spin-offs that have piqued my interest, like a Daryl Dixon one. Hello, Norman Reedus. And especially as Daryl. I mean, hello. So I kind of wanted to, oh, we have a straggler. I wanted to watch it and catch up and see like what was going on, where these were picking up at, so I wasn't completely lost watching the new spin-offs. I did watch Fear the Walking Dead, and I don't know, I never really got into it as much as I got into The Walking Dead. It just didn't grab me as much. So I don't think I ever completed watching that, but I may someday, maybe. I don't know. And then I did watch the first season of, without finishing. I'm still halfway through season 11, the final series finale season of The Walking Dead. So I haven't finished it quite yet, but I couldn't restrain myself anymore, and I did watch the first season of the Daryl Dixon spinoff. Not super hooked on it until the very last episode. Then I was interested. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick around and give it one more season shot. But it largely was subtitles. It was hard to watch while diamond painting because it takes place in France, and as you can imagine, most of the people in France speak French, and so they kept a lot of that in the show for authenticity's sake. So there was a lot of subtitle reading required if you wanted to like really follow along, and I really wanted to follow along because I couldn't understand what they were saying, and so I was doing more reading than I was diamond painting because I can't do both at the same time. I can't read a TV screen and diamond paint. So that was kind of a bummer, and it almost lost me. But I'm like, just stick it out for the pilot season, the first season. Just stick it out. You can do it. And I did. And then by the last episode, I was like, there might be some redemption here. I will give it one more season to redeem itself. And then I am anxious to kind of see the Negan and Maggie situation. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I haven't read anything, and I'm sorry if you find this to be a spoiler. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to, I don't know how much of a spoiler this is, but whatever. Here it goes. I've given you time to like step away. Spoiler. I guess in the graphic novels, Maggie and Negan sort of become Maggigan, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm curious about it because in the stuff I've seen, I didn't see little Herschel. So I'm a little concerned for Herschel Jr., or whatever, Maggie's son. And I didn't see Negan's wife and baby, so there's some concern there. I need to know. I need to know. Were they intentionally kept out of the stuff, like to make people like me like, oh my gosh, now I'm hooked before I've even seen it? Or, you know, did something happen in The Walking Dead and I just haven't gotten to it yet? I need to know what's going on. So I will be watching that as well. And also Jeffrey Dean Morgan, super, super yummy. And it's kind of sketchy because my 24-year-old daughter also thinks Jeffrey Dean Morgan is super, super yummy. And like really yummy. And upon query, I discovered that most of the men my daughter, age again 24, finds smexy is, or they're like old enough to be her dad. They're like in their 40s and 50s. Yeah. Yep. I was like, well, you know, go get him, tiger. Or go get him, kitten. Whatever floats your boat, honey. You know, there is something appealing about a distinguished man of, you know, fine. They're like fine wine, you know, they age with time, kind of like cheese or wine, better and better the older they get. I challenge you to argue different. You'll lose because I said so. Oh my gosh, I don't think I need these like last 3 containers, but we're gonna put washi on them anyway, just to be safe in case I do end up needing one or all of them for something. But I'm pretty sure that there were 3 extra containers in here, but I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. All right, there we go. Now we got these bad boys doodadded up right there, and we should, in theory, be ready to start this. Okay, let me get both of my feet firmly planted on the ground. Get everything on the rubber mat desensitized, de-rubberized. I've got my rubber-soled shoes that are not Crocs on the floor, and I should be ready to go. What?
Make sure you have your Crocs on.
Oh yeah, totally have my Crocs on. Tee. For the record, I don't even own Crocs because only potatoes, only little potatoes own Crocs. Karlsson. All right, so here we go. Pulling bag number 1 out, just confirming it is 150. Yep, we are baggy 150. So let's, I kind of packed some of these rows tight in the container thing. How do I got to get my flow. I got to get my mojo going here. I promise I won't fumble through this whole thing the whole time. I just got to get my rhythm down. That's all. And so I don't need this little number 1. We're going to just boop, cut it off and open this up. I'm going to use this funnel. This is Zodiac Shadows. This is an Elizabeth Ward style funnel that I'm using. And if I could pick these up. I'll tell you what, this mouse pad that I got out of the Rokkari mystery box, amazing. Little baby train of red. This is like the only red we get in the kit. Spoiler, the rest of the kit is Gag Me Pink. Yeah. Even some metallics. It makes me very sad. It makes me sad, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? All right, get in there. Why are we having an issue? Ew. Get off my finger. Hello? There. Okay. I'm concerned, confused. But like, this is the reddest we get. This is it, folks. Soak it up. Enjoy it. Love it. This is the last of the red that we're going to see. The rest is all going to be pink, stink, pink. Yuck. All right. Then we're going to have container 154. Container 154? How about DMC 154? So are you happy, Jack? Are you watching? If you're watching, are you happy that I'm doing this? That you're putting me through a Hello Kitty. Do you like my choice? I think you should like my choice. I think you have darkness in you. I think that somewhere, whether you'll admit it, we'll wait and see. But I think somewhere deep down, you are like, I love that canvas. I love it. That's the way Hello Kitty was meant to be portrayed right there. All right, so let's cut off a corner. Cut and pour. Couple stragglers in there. Boy, some of these round ones. This is the that's literally was nothing. I was like, hey, some of these are straggling. I don't understand. Literally, no. It was a eye fake trick. It was tricking my eyeballs. So, you know what? Nobody's got time for this one baggie at a time thing. Nope. I have a baby Mikey to finish before midnight, before the clock strikes midnight. If anyone is wondering, if I haven't already put up the Horror Crush finale whip parade and trick or treat session, it should be coming soon. So you guys might get your trick or treat a little late. Maybe that'll be the trick. Haha, no whip parade for you. And then you'll be treated to a late one. Okay, so now I have to consult my sundown expert because I'm doing everything I am losing my mind. Guys, I'm losing it. I'm seeing things. I'm a little concerned because I legit am seeing things. I thought I saw drills in that baggie and I did not. I thought, oops, I spilt some when I wasn't paying attention. I thought I saw some drills stuck to the bottom of the funnel, but I did not. And then I spilt drills because I thought I saw some stuck in here and I did not. I am a little afraid. Like, I'm seeing things here. If I start seeing, like, saying or seeing some weird stuff, somebody message Sundown and be like, Sundown, check on Mushy. I mean, it'll be too late by now, but by the time you see it, but hey, the thought will be there, right? 161, DMC 161. Do I have more than, yeah, okay, I was gonna say there should have been, for this size of container, should have been more, and there was. I just had to look with my eyeballs. And like magic, these are just pouring right on out. No static to be had. Yay! I probably just jinxed myself, and I'm probably gonna, like, end this whole thing with a big static mess. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is how I'm kitting up. Just gonna continue on like this. We'll talk for a little bit because I love you guys, but also plowing my way through The Walking Dead, like I said, through season 11. I am at a good part, and I really want to see how it happens, like what happens, how it ends, whatever. And as much as I love you guys, I might have a love affair with The Walking Dead a little bit more right now. I might have a little Walking Dead problem, okay? Don't judge me. So I might not bring you along. It just depends on how fast I can make my me go. I dropped that somewhere. Okay, lost cause. Okay, 162. It just depends on how fast I can get this kit up going. And is there any more? Nope. As to whether or not I'm gonna pause the video and use editing magic to magically reappear you in the future with all this part done, because if it's gonna take that long, I want to watch an episode while I'm doing it. Hey, I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I mean, what are you gonna do for me that you know, Negan can't, right? He's easy on the eyes, and I feel like when I talk to him, he says something back. Or is that just the writing in the script? Okay, so this one did have a little bit of static. Not a lot, a little bit. I got both my feet on the ground, and I'm working on a big old rubber mat. This could have been a lot worse. I have had to endure a lot worse in the static department, historically speaking, so I'm not mad. I can't even be mad. I mean, they're not even staticky in the container, so there's that. Ooh, we got a big Mama Jamma. Let me guess. It's going to be the 310 that I saw coming up. Yeah, 310. Yep. 6,814. So, how many parents out there sent their minions out to grab their candy for them? I mean, that's what I used to do. Oh, sure, we can go trick-or-treating, honey. How many parents got their candy tax? Anybody wake up with a tummy ache this morning from that candy tax? Or are you... what I would do is I would put all the Halloween candy in a gallon bag and put it up for special occasions, and then I would put my secret little tax quart baggie somewhere in like a desk drawer or something, or maybe in my attaché for work, and take it with me. I have it somewhere where my child would not get nosy and pry, have her little prying grubby little fingers. Okay, so I am seeing, these baggies are full, but I'm seeing a little bit of trash in here. We'll just see if you can see. There's just little speckles, but we're gonna see that with especially 310s. But yeah, there's a little, like, a little bit of trashy dust in there. The dark colors, particularly 310, very fond of doing this. I don't know. I'm gonna rub this. I've got both my feet firmly planted on the ground here, but these bags look very, very potentially staticky. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, these ones are super charged. Maybe let me put my elbows on. I'm not on the mat. Gosh darn it. Yeah, this is the amount of staticky drills that were left in the baggie there. Let me... Did that help? No, my magic trick is failing me. Why? This might be a job for sundown. Well, it could be worse. It could be worse. I'll give it that. There's just some that are clinging to that bag for life, and then now it's clinging to my hand. Maybe I need to move this closer, because my elbows are not like grounded on the rubber, so that could be part of the problem. I did push my sleeves up, but I'll push them up some more, Mr. Bossy Pants. Watch, prediction. Next he's gonna suggest that I take my shirt off altogether. Oh, it's your shirt. You gotta take your shirt off. Yeah, I know Sundown. I know him. I'm gonna rub the baggie on the rubber mat. Maybe that'll help. Maybe give myself a little more space here. Not that rubbing the outside of the baggie is really, I can't imagine that it would do anything to the interior of the baggie, but you know what, I didn't go to school in science, so Oh, I guess my bachelor was it? No, my bachelor was in the arts. So not at all an artist though. I'm just BA. Yeah, still a little lingering static, but not as nightmarish as it has been. Oh, I totally forgot. I'm not sitting in my leather chair, sitting in a cloth one. That could also potentially be an issue. Oh, 310s. Why do you have to be so problematic? We'll get through these and a couple more, and then I will use the magic of editing to watch. I almost said Dead by Daylight, and then I almost said 7 Days to Die, and then The Walking Dead. You guys, my brain is not functioning at full capacity right now. But then that begs the question, does it ever really? Does Mushy have a, isn't this Mushy's full capacity? Is that the truth? This is it? This is the best Mushy ever gets? Oh my gosh. Who did I bribe to get me through law school? No. I'm kidding, for the record. I'd like the record to reflect that I was kidding as to my previous statement. No such thing occurs, to my knowledge, in our fine educational institutions, and I certainly did not partake in anything of that nature during my educational services. Thank you. Sometimes I think the trick to being a successful lawyer is to just say so many words that if people get confused at what you're saying, like what the point was in the first place, like, wait, what was the question? You just like talk until they forget, till they're hypnotized or they're zoned out. Possible. I can neither confirm nor deny that was an actual class in law school. No, I'm kidding. Golly gee. So if you guys been watching any good TV shows that you're like really hooked on, I know The Walking Dead is many moons old. I don't even remember. I don't know when season 11 came and went, but I'm thinking it was quite some time ago. Especially since they have at least season 1. I think season 2 of the Daryl one just came out, so it's been at least several years. And then, you know, we had the shutdown and Writers Guild, you know, strike or whatever. So I'm guessing I'm many years behind the present, you know, but I'm trying to get caught up. Okay. Uh-oh. We have a clog. There we go. Get your booties in there. This is a round drill canvas, if you hadn't noticed. If you're not a looker, you're a listener. This is a round drill canvas. And so far, I haven't had any real static issues until I got to these 310s. These 310s, they're hyped up. They are hyped up. And while my matte and rubber shoes are helping, it's not making them fall over dead in their baggies here. So, but most of what's getting left behind appears to be what would have been trashy bits. So that's good. The baggies can keep the trashy bits, but yeah, I sort of need the rest. All right. Whoa. Okay. Flinging. I've dropped them. See, they're. Oh, I dropped them. They're dropping over here. As soon as I leave the protection of the rubber, they all just blink. All right. Picking them all up. Ooh. I think I got them. think I got him. I don't know if you guys can hear the rooster out there, or the chicken. Somebody's out there. Sounded like a screaming something or another. Can't tell if it's a hen laying or a rooster roostering. But anyway, yeah. Did anyone dress up for Halloween? We were talking about Halloween and I totally got sidetracked. Anybody dress up? What'd you dress up as? I'm sure did you have family that dressed up? Or kids maybe? If you didn't dress up, do you know someone who did? And what did they dress up as? Not dressing up. I mean, oh my gosh, I made a mess. I guess in the most technical of senses, oh, why am I doing that? I kind of want it on the paper. I am dressed up as a Dr. Pepper. I am wearing my Dr. Pepper sweatshirt and sweatpants. Fancy. And my socks, my Dr. Pepper socks too. And I'm Dr. Peppered head to toe, my friends. Yes. I said sweatshirt, but it's really a hoodie. I call hoodies sweatshirts. I don't know the difference. So, I mean, I know the difference. I just mean there's no difference to me. I shouldn't even be talking today. Why am I making a video? I guess I wanted to document and memorialize this momentous Hello Kitty occasion, because poor Jack, I think if she tried to tell anybody, oh, well, she really did do a Hello Kitty for my event, nobody would believe her. So I'm doing her a solid right now and providing proof that Mushy did in fact do a Hello Kitty diamond painting for her event. At least I kitted one up. I haven't yet done it. You never know. You never know. I joke and then watch. I do have some doctor's appointments coming up. The dreaded surgery word has been mentioned a few times now. Like kind of the sort that's like, we're getting to the point where there's no choice but to do it. So Mushy might have a rough November and or December. And are you kidding? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me right now? What is your ever-living problem? For the sakings of Pete. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All right. Drastic measures. A licked finger. A licked finger is going to save the day right here, folks. But yeah, I mean, I'm kitting this up. I'm not doing this for, well, I mean, funsies. You know, it's part of the craft. But I mean, I'm not doing this for show. I'm doing it with an intent and purpose. But if things go sideways and I lose the battle against the doctors, there's a chance that I might fall behind, but I'm sure I'll get it done eventually. I'm going to try my best. I do have some diamond paintings that I want to do later in the month, closer to the actual Thanksgiving holiday. So there's something to look forward to. Motivation to, you know, do Hello Kitty and get enough progress on it to feel confident and comfortable, and having enough time to do the Thanksgiving ones. Those will be a little special treat. Hopefully you guys will like them. What do you guys, do you guys, anyone like doing any events? Who around here is joining me in Hell No Kitty month with Diamond Painting with Jack? Anybody out there? Don't leave me alone on this Hello Kitty struggle bus, my friends. I better see some of your faces there, please and thank you. Don't make me do this alone. If I have to suffer alone, I'll cry. I mean, literally every day I'll be crying, and that will be on your shoulders. It'll be your fault. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about being your fault. I'm not kidding about the crying. No, this Hello Kitty, I don't know, this imagining, this interpretation of Hello Kitty I'm perfectly happy with. I'm perfectly happy with it. I am good with it. I will actually enjoy doing this one. This one might actually earn a spot on my wall. Yep. Bought this quite a while back when I first found Rokkari. That was one of the first things I picked up. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I found one that I can do and do with a smile and happiness in my heart. I found a couple other ones. AliExpress has some if you're still looking. I know that AliExpress has a darker, edgier Hello Kitty. I think I saw some gothier ones on Temu maybe. Shoot, it was one of the budget companies, but it was a while back now, and so I can't really remember for sure where I saw it or saw them, but there was several versions of darker, gothier, if that's your jam, if you want to participate but you just can't get down with the traditional, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of dark blues, black, stuff like that in here. It's very nice. All right, you guys. Well, this is obviously going to take a while. I don't know how some of these other people kit up so fast, like magic. I'm assuming we edit some out. Do we? Do we, friends? And I just don't see it because, or am I just really friggin' slow? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. When I'm done kitting these up, we'll come back and continue on. You guys, I am about finished kitting up. I have 3 more baggies left. And what I realized as I was nearing the end was that I had forgotten to name off the color list. So I'm going to do that right now. Yay! All right, color nerds, here we go. Wedgwood Light, Blue Medium, Red Dark, Peacock Blue Light, Antique Blue Very Dark, Grape Dark, Baby Blue Very Dark, Baby Blue Very Light, Delft Blue Medium, Cranberry, Steel Gray Metallic, Baby Blue Medium, Delft Blue Pale, Violet Very Dark, Red Very Dark, Antique Mauve Medium Dark, Pewter Gray, Baby Blue Light, Sky Blue Very Light, Sky Blue Light, Turquoise Light, Sky Blue, Baby Blue Light, Baby Blue Pale, Baby Blue Question Mark, Wedgwood Medium, Blue Medium, Cornflower Blue Light, Blue, Blue Deep, Blue Dark, Petrol Blue Dark, Antique Blue Dark, Pewter Gray Very Dark, Blue Very Dark, Black, Baby Blue, Winter White, AB Snow White, Red Bright, Cranberry Dark, Cyclamen Pink Dark Metallic, AB Plum Light, Cranberry Medium, Cranberry Light, Red Bright, Geranium, Plum Ultra Light, and Grape Medium. So one thing I also realized that as I was going through this process, I wish I would have done, I wish I would have cut the number, like the number column off of the label stickers. I personally don't use it. It's the table number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, through 49. I don't really use that in the way I kit up in diamond paint, so I made the mistake of not detaching that column from the stickers and kind of made this more arduous on myself by cutting, by missing the whole funnel, but by cutting each number off every individual container, which absolutely slowed me down, and that's my own fault. But yeah, just a heads up for anyone who kits up like me or similar to me. If you see this video, maybe it'll stick in your head, and unlike me, it did not stick in my head. Don't forget to cut the number column off, shoop, right down there. But that is it for the drills. We got them all done. The only real static problem I had, honestly, was the 310. The 310 was problematic, and some of the blues tried to be problematic, but I defeated them with my rubber pad and rubber shoes. So that's the that on that. So we have our kit kitted up. Now, and here is what it looks like. And now I can put the cap on my murder scissors. Bloop. And a little safety nub to keep it in place. Bloop, bloop. So, get those put back. And here's what we have. Now, what I like to do, normally I like to group things up in groupings and symbols that make sense to me. However, I've found with the Rokkari kits, the symbols don't have like enough pairings or groupings to make little family, group families. Like, I mean, there may be 3 or 4 arrows, there's maybe 3 or 4 like dot type of things, but I've found that I think I'm gonna prefer putting the symbols in color family so I know where to grab for that color versus trying to remember what symbol group I tried to force it into. And to kind of display what I mean, I'm going to go through organizing this kit with you, and you can kind of like hear my mental process if that helps at all. All right, so here we go. Now I am gonna do the alphabet and the numbers. I like to do numbers first. So here's a 3. I have a G. So as I see the letters and numbers, I'm gonna pull them aside. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so we got D, G, H. Here's some lowercase situations we will set aside for a moment. J, K, L, M, N. Here's the A, capital A, M, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. There we go. Here's A. Here's a Y, W, X, Y. P, Q, R, S, W, X. So U, X, Y. There we go. I believe that's it for, we only had a number 3. There's no number 9. Usually they have like a 3, 6, 9 situation. I'm just making sure I'm not overlooking it. Here's the 9. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew there was at least a 3 and a 9 in Rokkari kits. So there we go for that. And then X, Y. Oh, and here's the 2. I knew there was another number in there. I just guess I couldn't think of it. Thought it was a 6, but it makes sense that it's a 9. So 2, 3. There we go. So we have those in place. Now, normally what I do, like I said, I maybe do simple shapes, or, you know, all the ones that have arrows. I would put the arrows together. I then would put like circle ones together, maybe basic shapes like spade, and maybe put the hashtags in kind of like with the telephone in like a communications or socials type of thing. Here's a star I might put with a moon, or a star with basic shapes. But I think what I want to try this time is to do the rest of these random shapes, because like I said, there's not really enough of them to do family groupings. I'm gonna kind of do color groupings here. I think that that is gonna be the most prudent. I'd like to give it a shot. I've seen other people kind of do it this way, and I think I'd like to as well. See if it works for me. There is a bunch of blue, so let's see if we can fit a bunch of blue down in this area here. I think this was really dark, but this is like a really darker blue. Maybe try to put these in some kind of gradient, gradation situation, lighter to medium. I don't really know if that's gonna matter too much to me. Just gonna know that the blues are hanging out with the other blues, I think. Yeah. Blue, this is a dark blue. We've got some, oh, here's a blue. I'd like to kind of try to keep some of these darkety dark, so I know, like, hey, I'm looking for real dark stuff here, like real dark. This one will squeeze in here somewhere, like right there. Then we have like reds and pinks. But first, do we have any blues in here? It's kind of a gray. Let's get our dark colors. Now we're kind of getting into like darkity dark right here. So we're just going to keep our darkity darks together. Ending with the ultimate dark, 310. Right there. This is kind of a tight squeeze here. Let's see if we can make it work. And then I don't think we have enough room for all the red tones, and they kind of I'd like to bleed them into purple, so we're going to go with the whitish tones, and let's start with gray, bleeds into the whiter tones. Here, are you going to fit? You're going to be troublesome, aren't you? Aren't you just going to be a little problem? Gosh darn it. That's going to be my biggest problem, is getting all of these things to fit together the way I'd like them to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work. Will you fit? You see, that's a really tight squeeze, but otherwise it's a really loosey-goosey situation. But let's find out. So this is these are going to be like the pinks. Anything pinky toned, which is pretty much all of this and over in here. Pretty much everything else. And it kind of goes darker into some purples. This is kind of a purplier. We got kind of a reddier. I'm making up stuff now. Purplier, reddier. Yeah, whatever. I do what I want because I'm a rebel. This kind of, but now I've gone and messed it up because I need to remove something, and it's still not the best, most ideal fit for what's going on over here, but yeah, I don't want to squeeze that in too tight. So it's not the perfect, most fitting situation. I do have this one left over container. I'm just going to put in my crafting drawer and hope I remember that it's there. I'm sure I will. But here is our Hello Kitty kit, and we are going to give this, putting them in the ABC 1, 2, 3, and then once we're outside of that, everything's kind of in a color family grouping, and see how that works out for me. Can't hurt to try, right? I know me, however, and I know that I am most likely going to want to try to somehow make all this fit together. Give me a minute. Okay, took a little finagling, but like magic, I kind of made it work for me. I made it fit. There's a little wiggle space here and down here, but ultimately I'm fine with this. I feel a little bit better about how this is fitting in, and that one that I stuffed in a drawer is now magically back in its place. So here we go. I have 2, 3, 9, A through Y, and then lowercase a through H, and then I just did them by visual color appearance instead of DMC order. Over here in the reds and pinks, I did a little bit of a DMC thing, but it doesn't really matter. I don't use the table to, check what DMC. So I really just go by color and symbol. So hopefully I can kind of retrain my brain a little bit to go from exclusively, pretend you didn't see that, relying on symbols, to kind of relying a little bit on symbols and maybe color also, because I have the colors kind of gradiating from like green blues to light blues to darker blues, dark, 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 and then all the way down to black. Then we have white, pink, into red, into maroon, and so on. So we'll see how that works out for me. But that, my friends, is the drill kit up situation, and now we have that part done for Hello Kitty. The only thing we have left to do is tape the borders and decide if we want to put release papers on top, and I think I might. Okay, so now I have my Hello Kitty. Oh, I said it. I said Hello Kitty. I meant Hell No Kitty, but you know, I'm slipping. I hope Jack isn't still. Jack, if you were watching this video, I hope you're not still watching it to catch my transgression, my slip, where I actually called it a Hello Kitty instead of a Hell No Kitty. I did not mean for you to hear that. But I am here to tape my borders. I need to pick a color. Palettes are very blue heavy, all variations of blue, but most of them are medium to dark. What do we think? What do we think of this? I don't know, because I'm looking like at the thumbnail and I'm not seeing like a bunch of blue jump out at me, though I saw a bunch in the palette. Now red would be an option too, but I know that this is majority pink in there. There's like one or two very light, there's one or two reds, but there are very few of them. I do have some black left, but I'm running low. Black would probably be the best to make this pop. I could do black. I could do this blue. I could do this color. I'm sorry, watch your eyes in case the light shines. This is, oh, it's red. I thought it was a pink. I'm like, I could do this color. But here I thought I was gonna hit me with a, like hit myself with a pink bomb, but no, it is a blue. So kind of our choices here. Digging for more. Please stand by, because I think I might have a dreadful color, but I can't recall. I'll be right back. I have to look. Okay, you guys, so here I dug out the thumbnail inspiration art so you can take a look if you wouldn't mind. I think what I'm going to do is wait to get some comments from you guys about what color the border should be before I tape the border. So I do have a white, but it's kind of transparent. I could double up on it and make it a solid white. We could do a white border. We could do, I don't have the white cream color here. Let me get it out. Here we go. So we can do red, which I think might bring out the tongue, maybe the blood coming from the eyes, or maybe the bow. We have this like kind of weird peachish, words are hard, peachish pink. We have blue. There's a lot of this blue in the kit, but it doesn't really reflect in the art. I think in the way it's going to come out, it's going to look more like highlight of black, because that's a habit she's wearing. I do have black we can do, or we can do white. It's more of an off-white though. Those are my border, my base border colors that I think. I have others like green and yellow and stuff like that, but I really don't think that's going to go with this. So let me know. There's the picture one more time, you guys. You can see the colors. And I know it looks like there's red on there, but a majority of it is pink or hot pink or dark pink. There's only 2 reds in the whole kit. 666 and I think 602, 604, something like that. And then here are the tape, the border tape colors. Now I can add decorative like washi over this, or maybe stripe the colors, put 2 different colors on there or whatnot, but here are the colors that I think might go with the kit. And one more time for good measure. There you go. Let me know what you guys think I should do for the border color. And if I don't hear from you, then I'll be forced to choose on my own. And I think we know what I'll probably go with. And I already know what Kristen and Jack, at least Kristen and Jack, and I'm sure a couple other old trolls are gonna say this, but you know, blah blah blah. Don't be a troll. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and put down some release papers for, and like in place of the cover sheet. I'm not gonna do the entire canvas. I'm gonna pull these up as I go in sections here, but I do want some decorative paper. These are papers from Bee's Crafty Corner on Etsy. Definitely go check them out. And that is also the shop that has dark and creepy diamond painting themed release papers as well. If you want to sport some dark and creepy diamond painting like release papers on your dark and creepy diamond painting, I encourage you to go check that out. So here we go. And these are smaller sections. These papers are in smaller sections than I like to work in, but I did choose these. I have not had the opportunity to go shopaholicking yet, but I do need to go back to Bee's Crafty Corner and get a set of my own themed release papers. I have some of Sundown and Leah as the sewer monster and little poo monster, but I have not got my channel branded set yet with like Michael and me and Mikey with the diamond drills, but that is on the list. That, I mean, I have 2 extras left over. I'm not sure that I really want to put them on here. I like it neat and orderly, so we'll just stick with that for now and see how I get along with it. And I will just cut away as I go, so I can still see some of the canvas, and yet I can also see some pretty release papers. And while I was at it, I went ahead and picked some cover minders to hold the release paper back if I need to. And the first one I picked was from Zodiac Shadows. It's a kinetic, like movable cover minder, and it has the magnet built into it. I thought, well, if we're gonna do a Hell No Kitty, then we're gonna have a crazy kitty cover minder. And then I also picked this one because it kind of, I know this is like a little Reaper, but it kind of matches the whole vibe that she's giving here. Let me put it down here to hold the release paper. And then of course, this is a new cover minder I got from Flower Designs, courtesy of Crafty-ish Kristen. She sent me Pippi in the crunchy fried edible format, the form of chicken nuggets. So thank you, because I know she would turn Pippi into this, and so I thought it was fitting that we will go ahead and let's put this one in the middle. Yeah, look at that. Oh wait, come back. There we go. Move. Wow, this magnet got caught. There we go. Got caught on my background there. But yeah, here's our cover minders. We are ready. We are ready for November. Bring on the Hello Kitty event. You can't break me, Jack. You can't do it. I come prepared. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and that's all for this time. If you like this video, please do hit thumbs up on your way out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are made aware every time I go crazy and upload a video. And I guess all that's left to say is stay naughty.